Okay, first and foremost, I would like to apologize for no upload whatsoever yesterday, even though I said I'd start uploading PIPs on Wednesdays not even 2 days ago. Yeah, I'd like to apologize for that. Pretty much my internet went out, lo and behold, again as I was trying to get up a battle, and by the time the internet finally came back on, my family was like, hey, let's go grab dinner, we have reservations tonight, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. I mean, it was a fun time, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed getting my meal with my family, but like, I was frustrated more so that like the internet was down and I couldn't do stuff for you guys, but whatever. By the time I finally got back, it was like 10:30, so I was like, you know what, by the time I finally get everything rendered and finalized, I won't even have enough time to do anything else, and also I have to record the next like 2 weeks worth of Portrait of Ruins, so I figured I'll just make it today and then hold you guys over. In any case, what's happening, guys? I got not Saturday, Thursday's upload going for you. See, I'm so used to recording on Thursdays for weekend uploads back at school, but whatever. But pretty much it's just this Yu-Yu match against this guy I found in the Pokemon Showdown program by the name of FML, and yes, you heard me correctly, Pokemon Showdown. I decided to give it a chance and see what the buzz is all about. I mean, from what I heard, it was working again. It's working pretty fine, actually. It's really a neat program once you get it up and off the ground. But in any case, I'm just going to get the team preview and video, because lo and behold, they're actually compressed in the exact same thing for once, which is phenomenal for someone who's been doing the stuff that I have for like the past like almost a year now. This is dragging on. Team preview, let's go. So, pretty much, I got that team that involves pretty much building support for Bulky, Nasty Block, Togekiss, and Homeclaws Durant. Got Scarf Medicham just for revenge killing, Bulky Purd, Bulky Roserade, and Specs Rotom Heat just for more Volt switching out and hitting hard on the special side. But looking at his team here, the only really big threats I'm looking at here are the Blastoise and the Cobalion. The Blastoise just because I am planning on running Spikes and Stealth Rocks with my Roserade and Swampert respectively, and if he does manage to spin them away, it's just going to be a huge pain in the arse. And also, if I do manage to lose Roserade, I'm being kind of in a bind here because I can't really do too much with a lot of my other team members, in all honesty, to that thing. I mean, I could Volt Switch with Rotom Heat, but he might predict that, switch into something to take the electric move, even though nothing on his team can. I don't know what I was thinking, but in any case, the Cobalion, on the other hand, is pretty much just, I don't know what kind of set it could be running. That's my main fear, because pretty much now people are starting to run that bulky defensive variant with like Stealth Rock and T-Wave, and I literally just don't know what kind of set he could be running. He could be running SD, Calm Mind, Bulky, I don't know, but I'm just going to make sure I look out for that. And other than that, though, nothing really scares me too much. Crobat can easily take down pretty much a lot of my guys, in all honesty. Excelgor, Togekiss can easily check that. Zoroark, I'm pretty sure I can revenge kill with a lot of my guys and outspeed with a couple more as well. And Victini, I have part to handle that. Not really too terrified. Just as long as I keep Pert alive, I think for the majority of the match, I'll be pretty much safe and raring to go. But other than that, though, I think that's enough rambling out of me. So without further ado, let's get the battle rocking and rolling, shall we? So, he's going to lead off with his Excelgor as I lead off with my Medicham right here. I'm just going to switch out now, bringing my Togekiss on the predicted Bug Buzz here. However, he just decides to switch out, bringing his Cobalion now. I don't want to get nailed by a potential Stone Edge from this thing, so I'm just switching to my Pert as he sets up his rocks now. I'm going to set up my own rocks now as he switches back into Excelgor. I'm not really sure what he's going to be going for, so I'm just going to bring in Rotom Heat now. Take any hit he decides to go for that might be super effective and neutral against it, and it turns out to be Giga Drain. So I'm feeling like, okay, you know what, I'm just going to go straight for the Volt Switch out here, do decent damage to whatever decides to come in, which does happen to be his Cobalion here, and then switch into Medicham. Now, for some reason, I should have seen this by lefties and him having Stealth Rock. I should have gone for the high jump kick instead of going for the Psycho Kick, because I felt like he might have, I was thinking he might want to switch out into Crobat, that way I would have been able to hit that for decent damage, but apparently such was not the case, and he landed the T-Wave, and now there's pretty much my Medicham's just essentially screwed. But in any case, I'm just going to switch into my Pert now, and he goes for the Iron Head, which reveals to me that he's going to try run some weird pseudo paraflinching set. But in any case, he switches out now, brings in his Crobat. I said go for the predicted Ice Beam because I have a feeling you want to switch in there, taking the Earthquake. But this time I'm going to go for the Earthquake because I thought he might want to go for the Roost because I thought he might have been that stall breaking variant, but apparently he was not. So pretty much I got to bring in something to sack, which does unfortunately have to be my Rotom Heat, which does stink, but I needed something to kill, and in all honesty, I mean, Rotom Heat would have been nice, but it wouldn't have been too useful to have, I guess. In any case, now I'm gonna bring in my my Togekiss here as he switches into his Blastoise. I set up the Nasty Plot as on the expected Rapid Spin. I'm just gonna Air Slash this turn. However, I do get the flinch right here, and I'm thinking he's probably going to try and Vor/Dragon Tail me out here. And I go for another Air Slash here. Turns out that he was trying to go for the Dragon Tail, but he misses right there, and that pretty much ensures me the 3-hit KO on this Blastoise, which really stinks, and I really apologize for that. But yeah, that could have been a little differently. Again, I'm really sorry about that. That really blows. I'm sorry, my friend. But in any case, now Victini comes in here. I don't want to be taking a V-Create with Togekiss, so I'm just going to switch into Pert now. Take that V-Create like a champ, heal up with my lefties, and then I believe set up my, do I set up my rocks or, no, I just go straight for the Earthquake, yeah. I just go straight for the regular Earthquake right there as he switches into his Cobalion. But now Excelcore comes back in. I don't want to be taking another Giga Drain here, so I'm just going to switch in my Roserade. However, he goes for the Bug Buzz, and that does a metric crap ton. I mean, look at that damage. That did like over half. And I'm running like decent special bulk in that thing. So I'm assuming at this point it's probably like a Choice Specs variant or something along those lines, so I might as well just bring in Togekiss here, take a couple Bug Buzzes, set up another Nasty Plot if at all possible. Hopefully not get critted, because if I get critted, it might actually be his game. I mean, I do have Durant to kind of take Bug Buzzes, but I mean, it's the special side, and Durant has awful special defense. But in any case, though, thankfully he does not crit me, and I'm just able to kill that thing off with an Air Slash now. But in any case, Victini comes back in. I should have switched into Pert here to take it like a champ, but instead I just decided to leave him in to die. I guess maybe I was thinking he might have been a Zoroark, but even then, if it was a Zoroark, I could have done... I'm not really sure why I kept him in all honesty. But in any case now, I'm just going to switch into Pert now. He knows that his stats are lower. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake this turn. As Zoroark comes in, he's going for the Night Daze. But what I should have done instead here was actually done this. I should have switched into Medicham because I know he would have been pretty much useless. That way I could have had him dive off to the Night Daze, brought in Durant here, missed the X-Scissor, hit the X-Scissor, hopefully not have missed, because if he missed it would have been his game, and not had to rely on X-Scissor hitting right here, which is pretty much going to happen here. It's going to bring this Victini and my Medicham with the V-Create, and pretty much I got to pray to the Lord that Hustle works in my favor, which thankfully it does, because the boosted hit does allow me to hit the Victini, and I do not miss. But yeah, and I essentially win the match. That was a good game, FML, and yeah. Oh boy. I'm gonna need to get used to the new battle replay format, because that is very, very quick. Yeah, but in any case, guys, that's essentially it for today's video. If you enjoyed my content and you want to see more of my material, you can always rate, comment, subscribe. And yeah, this is essentially Infinite Trials here saying peace out, show, and have a good one.